What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another video today. This is something a little different that we don't always seem to do, but I was taking a look at this Ford Expedition right over here, and I seen something that I really wanted to share with everybody because I thought this would be a great subject to kind of chit-chat about here in the comment section. So, with no further ado, let's get started. So Ford, for quite some time now, has had their higher trim level version of trucks and even SUVs like the Expedition that's got that King Ranch package on it. Now, basically, when you get a King Ranch version of the truck or SUV, you're getting a upgraded interior, and it's different than any other interior through the lineup, right? I mean, it's a King Ranch leather interior, and the seats in the King Ranches have a unique color about them. The leather, I'm pretty sure, is definitely a better leather, and it's kind of like oh gosh, what's the word for it? Man, I don't live in Texas, so I'd be able to probably mash it out pretty quickly here, but a rawhide type leather interior. Now, I'll definitely have to do a little research online about the leather interior in a King Ranch, but I'm just kind of thinking that's what it at least looks like when you're looking at it, right? But anyways, now we want to see what the leather's looking like on one that's over 10 years old. To be exact, here's a 2006 Expedition 13 years later. So here's what the exterior looks like. Everybody's pretty familiar with a Ford Expedition. Still good looking vehicle for sure. But let's go ahead and move forward and take a look at our seats, because this is where I want to show you what's going on here. I want to show you this because I've never seen it like this before, guys and girls. Never in my entire life. And I know you're like, Chad, just hurry up. But before we take a look at it, I want you to watch this, because if you plan to buy a King Ranch version of a Ford vehicle, this is what possibly could happen to yours if you plan on keeping it over 10 years. Now, this might be an exaggerated version of it, I don't know, but let me know if you own a King Ranch that's over 10 years old or even less than that. Let me know if your interior has started doing this. First, door panels, right? Take a look at that. I mean, you can see all the marks on here from somebody's fingernails or however that has happened. I don't know if they had a dog in here, a lab or a whatever, but that is scratched up. You'll notice though, I mean, is it just a dye that Ford does on their King Ranch interior seats? Because I've always seen them new. I've never seen one pre-owned. At least if I have, it's been a couple years old. But you got to see what I'm talking about, folks. I mean, look at the seats inside of here. There is marks all over them, and I don't know what all they can do here at the dealership to fix this. I mean, some of y'all might say, well, you know, I kind of like it. You know, it's got that rawhide kind of look about it, right? I don't know. I mean, again, guys, if you're a horseback rider and you got that saddle on there and that's that rawhide leather, does the rawhide type leather start doing this discoloring, you know, scratches and lines and all that? Does that happen on that type of leather, or possibly is this leather just a dye? Let's keep looking around. So while we're looking around at this truck, I mean, look at the armrest. My shadow is definitely all up in the video today, but you can see what I'm talking about. How, I mean, it's not that the leather's in bad shape, as in rips and tears and all that, but it's definitely discoloring for sure. And now that I look at it though, it must be some kind of rawhide, because it's got a different feel about it than just traditional leather seating. All right, guys, had to go say bye to a guy that was just pulling out in his diesel Dodge Ram. Pretty cool truck. Check the video out, guys, if you haven't. But anyways, let's look at the car one more time at the leather in here. Now you can really get a good look at the color of it. And again, I'm just doing this because I really want to get some feedback from y'all online and see if any of y'all have ever owned a King Ranch version of a truck or Expedition, and if the King Ranch version ever did this to you, because it is faded something serious. It's got tons of little marks all over it. I can't imagine what would put so many little marks all over these seats. I mean, you got little dots here, you got a stain right there. I mean, it's got it going on. I mean, look at the back. I mean, they're a little bit better back there, but man, it's had better days. The best spot to look on this truck is in the very back. Let me show you. Right there, that is about as close as we're gonna get to the original color of that King Ranch. And that's pretty much the color you're gonna get even on a 2019 King Ranch, is right back there, because that third row seat probably was laying down more often than sitting up. And something tells me whoever owned this vehicle had a dog, and I don't know, but either way, it's got a ton of discoloration, fadage, and all that. But I don't know, y'all share with me in the comment section what you think about this. I mean, maybe that's the look you want after 13 years. I mean, the leather still is held up though. I mean, the quality of it is still really good. I mean, it's holding up, but it's that color that's really gotten to be something else. I don't know. Is that fixable or not? I can only imagine that Ford probably dyed these seats. I think that's pretty much what they do with leather in general, is they dye it. But I mean, the leather that's on that little badging right there is in still great shape and keeping its color. But the sun has to come in and do this fading like this. That's the only thing I can imagine. If you owned a King Ranch version, you may have to even tint the windows even darker, or even lay some towels or something over your seats if you really want to preserve them. Anyways, everybody, let me know what your thoughts are about the interior on the King Ranch. Have you ever seen it do that before or not? And what would you do about fixing it? Would you re-dye it? Would you leave it alone? What would you do? Anyways, guys, thanks for watching today. Have a great day. And like, comment, and subscribe here on the channel. Real videos, real people, real cars. We'll see you then.